we get emails on a daily basis from fight fans, and I'm reading blogs and so on these websites out there. And this fight here was one of those fights which everybody really wanted to see. There's a handful of matchups. Of course, you have Mayweather and Pacquiao, but then you have this fight here with Khan and Maidana. This is one of those fight fans really wanted to see. Amir Khan got criticized for trying to avoid Marcos Maidana. So all of those people which wrote those stories or accused him of that, I think Amir Khan shows by his action that he is not avoiding anybody. And the same is true for Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana is willing, able to get into the ring with anyone and has been waiting for these kind of opportunities. We all know what happened when he fought just across the street here a little over a year ago against Victor Ortiz, where he demolished Victor Ortiz. And it just shows you that Marcos Maidana is today considered to be one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. And we saw what Amir Khan is able to do when he had his US debut earlier this year at Madison Square Garden against Paulie Malignaggi. He showed his tremendous skills, his speed, his combinations, his power, and really made an amazing impression, an amazing first impression here in the United States. And I felt it was important to have this fight here in the United States to really capture the US audience. Whoever is going to come out as a winner here on December 11th is going to be a big, big star in the United States. There is going to be a very exciting undercard as well, and I can announce that Victor Ortiz will be on the card. We are currently negotiating to see if his opponent will be Andres Kotelnik, and we'll see if we can conclude the negotiations in the next day or so with Kotelnik's promoter, Don King. What I can announce as well is that we are going to have the long-anticipated return of a man who just got out of jail a week ago, last week, and that is, of course, the exciting junior middleweight James Kirkland. So he will be making his ring return, and HBO will be televising highlights of Kirkland's fight as well. Well, they always talk about hungry fighters, and you look at Marcos Maidana with a record of 29-1 with 27 KOs. 22 of those KOs happened within the first 3 rounds. So Miguel is right, and Sebastian as well. Marcos Maidana is a puncher. But what impressed me even more in Marcos Maidana, frankly, than his punch is his heart and his will to win. And we all saw that last summer across the street at Staples Center. We all know how hard Victor Ortiz hits. I mean, if Victor Ortiz hits, then usually it's lights out and the opponent doesn't come up. We saw that with Vivian Harris a few weeks ago. But what happened here in the fight with Marcos Maidana went down. I believe it was 3 times. But you know what? He came back up. So not only can he punch, but he can take a punch. And he has the heart and the will to win. And that's what really a hungry fighter is. He grew up somewhere in the Pampas of Argentina, simple, humble beginnings, and made a name for himself. And was waiting for this opportunity of the bright lights. And those opportunities presented themselves last summer at Staples Center. And he knew what to do with this opportunity. He knew how to deliver. And it's going to be that same hunger, that same desire and will to win, which he will bring to Las Vegas on December 11th. And that is why it makes him such a dangerous fighter. And I'm not saying opponent, because we're not talking opponents here. These are 2 truly elite fighters. Each one is going to come to win. Marcos Maidana has devoted the next 8 or 10 weeks from now until fight time to this fight. And he has made a commitment. He kissed his family goodbye in Argentina and relocated here to Las Vegas to be training full-time with Miguel Diaz. That shows you how much he really wants that fight. It is a pleasure for me to introduce to you one of the most exciting fighters today in the sport of boxing, Marcos Maidana.
Buenas, gracias a todo el periodismo presente. Bueno, quiero agradecerle a Golden Boy y a HBO por hacer esta pelea tan importante en mi carrera.
Well, thank you all the media people for being here to come and be present in this press conference for this great fight. I say thank you to Golden Boy for giving me this opportunity and also to HBO.
Bueno, estoy preparándome en Las Vegas para esta pelea. Voy a hacerlo todo lo posible para llegar bien y para ganar, porque es una oportunidad que se me dio y yo la estaba esperando.
I'm here in Vegas training. I want to be in the best form that I ever been in my life. I got this opportunity, and I don't want to make this opportunity. I got to make the best out of this opportunity. That's why I'm going to be in great shape.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Well, Amir Khan, what can we say? I mean, the fact is he is one of the best fighters in the world. And in my opinion, he already deserves to be right now in the top 10 pound-for-pound rankings. His skills, his speed, his power, everything is really the total package. He's young, he's exciting, and he delivers. We saw that in his last fight at Madison Square Garden. They say first impressions matter. What a first impression that was. I mean, the kind of emails we get, the kind of requests we get for Amir, questions, when is Amir back? When is he fighting next? It's absolutely amazing. People want to see Amir Khan fight. Well, in the 2004 Olympic Games, as a 70-year young man, he won the silver medal and really impressed everyone around the world. The buzz was that boxing has discovered its next superstar with Amir Khan. He then went on and has a record now of 23-1 with 17 knockouts. Really sizzles the public with his speed and his combinations. Beat Malinaj at his own game in the middle of the ring. Can adjust. Really just one of the most exciting fighters today in the sport. He won his first world title when he decisioned Andreas Kotelnik for the WBA 140-pound belt in July of 2009. He beat the legendary Marco Antonio Barrera and really has made, as I said before, quite a statement here with his first performance in the United States. On December 11th, he's not just coming to win, he really wants to make a statement, sort of like a 1-2 punch. Here in the United States, he knows that the 140-pound weight class is an exciting one, has great matchups, but he knows as well that very well that with Marcos Maidana, it's maybe the biggest and most dangerous test in the 140-pound weight class. So he will be well prepared because he is, as he always does, he's coming to win. He is truly one of the new stars, superstars of the sport of boxing. Please welcome the 140-pound WBA world champion, Amir King Khan.
It's good to be back in America. Last fight was May 15th. I didn't think we're going to come back to America this soon. I thought, I wanted this fight in the UK. But I think it'd be even bigger for me to have it in Vegas, in the States. Maidana's a big name in the US, and I want to fight the best fighters in the division. And if I want to become the best and I want to unify this division, I have to fight the best. And this is one fight that me and Richard spoke about. And straight after the Malinaj fight, we took the fight. I'm sure Marcos Maidana is going to be ready for this fight. It's a big opportunity for both of us, which is going to take us to a different level. And I'm going to be training so hard for it. I'm going to put everything into it, 110% training, and speak to Freddie, who's in the Philippines at the moment, where I'm going to be flying tonight. We know exactly what to do. We know how to beat him. And you know, a lot of people say, you know, he's a big hitter. It's a puncher versus a boxer. But you know, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to come into this fight as a bigger puncher. You know, I hit as hard with speed. I think what a lot of people say is when I hit people, because I hit them so quick, they think it's just a speed. But you know, you ask my opponents after a fight how hard I hit them. So you know, this fight's going to be very explosive. You know, there's going to be fireworks on the night. So I don't want none of you guys missing it. I just want to thank HBO. I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions, who do a lot of work with us. And I'll see you all December 11th, guys. Thank you very much.